Howdy folks, my name is Jonathan Keim. Here at CryptoCurrencyWire, we cover the latest news in the blockchain market while also helping innovators in the space reach large audiences in the mainstream, particularly those interested in finance. CryptoCurrencyWire is just one of 50 plus brands part of the Investor Brand Network, a platform that we've been developing for more than 15 years now. Collectively, these 50 plus brands have more than 2 million social media likes and followers, and when one of our clients or event partners has news, we offer direct reach to these audiences, as well as article syndication to thousands of news outlets such as Apple News and MarketWatch. If you want to reach new audiences with your next big announcement, or need a multifaceted communications plan that incorporates original content creation, visit us online at cryptocurrencywire.com. You can also get the latest news by following us on Twitter at CryptoNetWire.
Folks, welcome back to the Wild West Crypto Show. I'm Drew.
I'm Brent.
And we have with us Jonathan Keim, CryptoCurrencyWire. Jonathan, how are you this week?
Oh, everything's going pretty good. We had a power outage, but we're back online.
Well, good. Maybe the power outage caused the dip in cryptos?
Maybe it has something to do with those Bitcoin miners. I guess we'll have to wait and find out.
There you go. All right, let's dive into this. And interesting headline, global cryptocurrency Google searches reach an all-time high, and that's from Crypto Potato. Tell us about that.
So even though we're only several months into a full swing bull market, the worldwide queries are well past the 2017-2018 peak. The most significant increases came from the term, what happened to cryptocurrency today? Of course, with this many searches, there's only one explanation, and that is the retail investors are once again hot for the crypto markets.
Wow, very interesting.
Well, I'll tell you what, and the interesting part is like you said, even the big rise that we had in 17, we've got more searches now. That's just another nail in the coffin of adoption.
Absolutely, love it.
Well, speaking of nail in the coffin, old Justin's son bought the dip. In fact, he bought 150 million worth of Bitcoin in the dip, which is great. He must have been listening to me because I was on the air telling everybody I think it's going back up to 40,000 and going to hold there. And sure enough, it has. So kudos to him. Tell us what that's about.
Well, I'm sure we can all say it feels good having someone as entrenched in crypto, such as Justin's son. I mean, he already has plenty of crypto, buying this much Bitcoin at an average price of more than $36,000 a coin. I do feel bad for those that haven't seen the other mega corrections that happened during the last bull run, but hopefully seeing people like Justin and Michael Saylor still buying in heavy at these prices will give them confidence that BTC is still a great place to park well.
Yeah, absolutely. And you hit the nail on the head. When you take people, some of the smartest folks in crypto that have the ability to do kind of whatever they want, and they go in and really look at that as a base, 36,800. So he's saying, okay, it got cheap enough at this price that I'm getting in because it's running up.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing is, and your other comment was really spot on, Jonathan. Of course, they always are. You wish that a lot of the newbies had some frame of reference to kind of help them psychologically through this experience. Those of us that have been in from the last cycle and watched it go from 20,000 to 3,400 and then come back to 60,000, it's a hell of a roller coaster, but at least we've survived it. Maybe we had a little bit of a nosebleed on that dive down, but we knew that you'd hear that click, 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 click on the roller coaster, and then it slowly just started working its way back up. And I think it's incumbent upon those of us that are a little bit older and more experienced to keep preaching that. I know I've been doing that on our update, trying to tell people, this is my first rodeo, and if you stay in crypto, this ain't going to be your first wild ride by any stretch of the imagination.
Exactly. And we tell folks all the time, this is, this 8-second ride, us old cowboys just hang on for dear life during the bad times, don't bail and go for the fences, because then you'll be sad that you did, But there's plenty of them that do it. So next thing here, Jackson, Tennessee in prime position to be Bitcoin leader, says the mayor. Now, tell us about that. I find that interesting. And you see a lot of these, it isn't the big megaplexes.
Oh, no.
It's a lot of these Wyoming and other states and cities that are really crypto friendly. So give us a deep dive into that, Jonathan.
Sure thing. The mayor is really looking to go all in as the city explores paying its employees in Bitcoin and even adding Bitcoin mining to its balance sheet. According to a recent tweet, he believes local governments will lead the way in adopting Bitcoin and usher in a new industrial revolution with sustainable economies that will help close the wealth gap.
Well, Jonathan, have you seen the shtick that we do with our printing money thing? You know,
I sure have.
And so guess what? I'm sure the mayor of Jackson, Tennessee knows that that's going on. And so if you're trying to be a good steward of your community and their assets and their ability to survive what is surely going to be the coming financial wreck around the dollar, you have to start looking at some of these things. Either that or just stick your head in the sand and be prepared to die with everybody else, I guess.
Well, and then be surprised at what happened. Mayor Suarez of Miami.
Oh, yeah.
Which, I mean, you know, look at who they are. And he is all in for cryptocurrencies. And I think that they're watching what's happening in the national stage. And I think we're similar ilk in our, you know, at least financial part of politics and all that. And I mean, you know, they announced today that Joe Biden administration is going to double the number of collection officers for the IRS, and they're trying to raise taxes. And it's so counter to what actually works. And these safe havens that they're going to, and of course, you know, that news is also that they want all the exchanges to report all transactions of $10,000 or more in cryptocurrencies, and it just doesn't bode well for what they're doing. And I hope a bunch of these other politicians like this mayor get in there and go to the national level and say, guys, you know, what you're doing, you're creating your own problem.
You know who's going to kill them? Is kids with this. Our young people are so decentralized in their wiring of their brain. It's not going to be long till they're going to start revolting against all this. In fact, there's even things back in some of the Democratic strongholds back in the Northeast, where all of a sudden they're looking at throwing out the old Democrats, and guess what? It's the kids with a cell phone.
Yeah, great stories, Jonathan.
Thank you, sir. It was great looking through the headlines today.
Oh,
thank you, buddy. All right, folks, Wild West Crypto Show. Be back here in 2 minutes.